back to my channel. Hello if you are new. So today we are going to check out my February budget so far. We're about halfway through the month, and so it's time to check out my numbers. Now, for those of you that are not used to watching these videos, this month is really short, and so I set some goals to myself to make some extra income to make up for the shorter month. Now, unfortunately, that does not seem to be happening because both last week and this coming week, we are supposed to have a lot of snow. We've had ice, and that is not something that is standard where I live. And so I'm not used to driving on it. I'm not comfortable driving on it. And so anything that I was going to do to make that extra income, to sell stuff, it's just not the time because most of us don't want to get out in this weather. We are in the negatives in temperature right now, and that's not normal. It does happen, but I was really young when it happened. I didn't have my driver's license last time it happened, so it's definitely been an adjustment. Luckily, my boss has let me off on Monday. Everyone got the day off just because he doesn't want us driving in the weather, so that is one positive to come out of this is I get a 3-day weekend. But that being said, thank you for all of the new subscribers and the old subscribers for watching this video. Are you okay down there? So it has been really nice to see this channel grow, and I'm hoping that I am helping you out by showing you my financial journey, my journey to just become more stable financially, more prepared in general in my life. And I can honestly say that from that, I have gotten a lot less stress in my life. I feel more prepared, and I just feel like there's a lot less weight on my shoulders, and that I am gonna have that freedom as I get older, because I'm not gonna have that debt, and I'm not gonna have the concern of not having money or not having the ability to budget. So if you have that weight on your shoulder, this is the video to watch. This series of videos that I make about budgeting. You can see how I handle my budget and tweak it to what you guys need for your budgets, and make your own, and hopefully start on your journey and see the progress and just the stress just go away. It's so nice. You can also watch my meal videos. I just released a grocery budget video on how I go grocery shopping, how I save money when I grocery shop, or before I go grocery shopping. So go ahead and check that out, and we're gonna go ahead and get into the video. Okay, you guys, so looking at income. So week 1, I got all of my cash back from my card. This is just a little extra. So this is from my card for the entire year of 2020. So that's a pretty decent amount. So I did make $790.64 instead of $554.02. So pretty good. Week 2, I made the standard. Obviously, I haven't been paid for week 3 or 4. Giving, so gifts, I spent $36.99, leaving $39.59 left, and the reason for this is a baby gift. I was supposed to be at a baby shower this weekend, but again, due to the weather, it was canceled. Church and other standard other stuff for my grandparents. Housing and utilities, I paid my first half of rent. Then I had my natural gas, electricity, and internet come out as planned and as budgeted. Household maintenance, I have spent nothing. Lawn care, I have spent nothing. And pet care, I have spent nothing. So then we come to transportation. For transportation, I have gotten gas twice. I normally get gas around once a week, and so it has been $16 and some change each week. Maintenance, nothing has happened in maintenance. Food, so I did go to the grocery store the first week. I spent $60.51, and minus getting some more eggs because unfortunately I dropped the eggs and lost about half a dozen. they fell out of my fridge. Apparently I did not have them in the spot they normally are as well as I thought I did, and they fell out and half of them broke. So I probably will have to go get more eggs, but other than that, I should not be going to the grocery store this month at all. Restaurants, I have gone out and eaten 3 times. 2 of them were from work, and because of the weather, I just really didn't feel like cooking. It had been a long week, and so I ordered some Chinese food, and I went ahead and number one, I did tip them a pretty good amount because, again, the weather is not great, and I know I don't want to get out in that, so I wanted to tip them for getting out in the weather. And then also, I did order 2 meals, and my goal is to just kind of eat them throughout the entire week. And that is going to be my meals for the weekend. Sorry, not the week, the weekend. So just have those meals for this weekend. I've already ate one of them, and I had it for 2 meals. The other one should probably do 2 meals, and then I have a little bit left over from each one, so I can probably get about 5 meals out of those 2 meals that I paid for. Phone bill hasn't come out, nothing in medical. Due to the weather, my guess is that I'm going to cancel my chiropractor appointment as well, so I probably will not have the $45 charge that I normally have on here. Clothing, nothing has come out of clothing, nothing in hair and beauty this month. My Spotify and Hulu has not come out. My Netflix has, so Netflix went up to $17.99, so my parents upped payment $1, and so did I, so it still zeroes out. Nothing for Prime, that's in October. Acorns, so I am going to have to change this. I'm not going to change it till the end of the month, but it is something that I'm aware of. So for those of you that watched my January final budget, you may know that I kind of had a moment where I was like, I know I've seen the acorns, why didn't the dollar come out this month? And the answer is the dollar did not come out this month, in the month of January, because I got an email this month in February telling me that they had an error in their system, and it never pulled. It was an error on their side, not on my side. And because of that, they will be charging me $2 this month, one for February and one for January, which is fine. It is their money, and so I don't mind, but it does kind of suck that they're like, hey, next month we'll take out $2 instead of, well, next week you're going to have an extra $1 taken out. For those of us that budget, that stuff is just kind of irritating. I know that it's only $1, but it is kind of it's just one of those irritating things that you budget for $1 and they just decide, hey, we messed up, so we're going to take an extra $1 out. Nothing for insurance. We are putting $50 to taxes. That means I have $150 set aside to pay the person that does my taxes. I know some people probably are wondering why I don't do my own taxes, because they aren't super complicated, and the answer is that I just really don't want to screw up, and I'd rather pay someone and know that it's done correct the first time, instead of having to second guess that. So my emergency fund is sitting at $6,260.61. My secondary emergency fund is sitting at $1,010.97. And you see that I have nothing going in the emergency fund. I also have nothing going towards my debt. I have $5,000 sitting here, and there's nothing going towards the debt. And you'll see that I have $1,021.87 sitting up here. So per my last video, when I had told you that someone had said that they had missed the way that I was doing the videos, I decided to take the money that I normally put in debt and in savings and just keep it hanging out here at the top and make all the changes in my final budget. So this is just going to hang out up here. Know that it will be going to my debt and savings, and it's just going to hang out up here until... Okay, so there you guys go. As you can see, I am doing better with my eating out. that is my major area that I seem to struggle with. And although I have ate out probably more than I should, being a short month, that being said, I really do feel like I've done a better job than I had been, because I was eating out 2 to 3 to 4 times a week, and now I have it down to I've ate out 3 times in the past 2 weeks, which I really don't think is again, I really wanted to get it down to once a week, but I am okay with that 2 times a week if that is necessary, and slowly work it back to just once a week. So that is really the most area of concern. As you guys can see, I really haven't spent that much money, and that's mainly because I haven't gone anywhere except to work and back, and that alone is stressful for me with the weather being the way it is. So that's really all I've had to do. I am planning on not leaving my house this weekend, because this is when the major snow is supposed to hit. So I will see you guys next week. Next week will be the budget setup for March. I cannot believe that we are already doing the budget video for March. And then next, the final February budget. I think some great things are going to happen. There are going to be savings this month. There are going to be some great things happening this month, and that is just, I've got to say that to myself, and you should be saying that to yourself too. It really does help just kind of, I don't know, give you more encouragement. If you think the month is going to go great, you're more likely to actually have a great month, because you're putting in that effort, because you know it's going to be great. So I will see you guys next week. Make sure to like and subscribe and share with anyone that you think needs some budget advice, or just wants to watch other people and see how they spend and save their money. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.